So if you could sum up in one word the progress that Charity Water has made in the past 10 years, what would it be?
Wow. 1%.
1%, and that means what?
So we have helped about 1% of the people around the world that need clean water get clean water. So about by the end of this year, we'll have helped over 7 million people out of 663 million people.
Wow, so quite a long runway still to go.
A lot of, yes,
Okay.
a long way to go.
I want to read you the blurb that we published 5 years ago, which describes why you were on our list back then, and it was 2011. Scott Harrison, a former Manhattan nightclub promoter, has propelled his 5-year-old group, Charity Water, into the national spotlight with astonishing speed. In its first year, it raised $1 million. This year, 2011, it is expected to bring in $26 million for a grand total of $46 million that it says has helped to bring clean water to 2 million people in developing countries. With a name drop from President Obama and 1.4 million Twitter followers, Harrison says the charity's major obstacle is now finding the equipment to dig more wells faster. So where do those stats stand today? Walk down memory lane for you.
Wow, so we've grown quite a bit since then. By the end of the year, we'll be over $250 million raised from really 1 million very generous people. So it continues to be grassroots support. It continues to be $10 gifts and $50 gifts and everyday people coming together to solve this problem. About 7 million people will have water in 20,000 communities across 24 countries. But 1%, as you said, still so much more to be done, and so many people out there that really need help.
You also managed to make Charity Water really appealing to tech's current crop of CEOs and billionaires, people like Daniel Ek, Sean Parker, Jack Dorsey. Was that a deliberate choice on your part?
I think in some ways we got a little lucky. The first huge gift to the organization, the first $1 million gift, came from a tech entrepreneur, a guy named Michael Birch, who had sold Bebo. And some people that don't know about our model, we actually from day one have promised to use 100% of the public's money to only fund water projects. So this presents a challenge because all the money we raise, we can't use to pay for our staff or our office or even our flights to go and develop these programs. So the 100% model was really speaking to the disenchanted public. 42% of Americans distrust charity. So think about that. We have this incredible heritage of giving and generosity, but yet almost half of the eligible givers don't trust the system. So that worked. They started responding to the 100%, but then we almost ran out of money in the other bank account. And we could, of course, never touch the public's money. And at that moment, I met this incredible, complete stranger from tech. He walked out of the office. He wired $1 million into the overhead account and said, "I love this." And then that led to just amazing introductions to people in tech. And I think because we were the first charity to use Instagram, because we were the first charity to have 1 million Twitter followers, because our drilling rigs tweet their location and you can track them with GPS devices. We made a VR film last May, did the first big public showing at any charity gala. So I think we've always really tried to use technology for good to connect people to this problem and then really to connect them to the impact of their dollars, where their money is going. That's the biggest problem people have is I give, what happens to it?
Yeah, show me where it is.